Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gen Z Locks. This is going to be our first ever video doing a hardcore Nuzlock challenge. And just surprised I'm getting into this, because I haven't done anything in regards of YouTube in over about 3 years now, and I'm just excited to get back on that grind. But yeah, if you guys don't know what a hardcore Nuzlock is, practically they have a whole band of rules. If a Pokemon dies, it is a permadeath. You only get one encounter for every single route. You can't power level, meaning that you cannot go over the cap of the highest Pokemon in the very next gym. No healing or stat boost items during battles. Must play the game on set. And in order to defeat the game, you have to complete the Elite Four. We will go more over this as we go along. I am not going to lie to you. I am not the best Pokemon player ever. I have done a few Nuzlocks just by myself on my alone time, and let's just say I have not completed a hardcore Nuzlocke ever in my life. So now you get to experience this journey with me, see whether or not that I'm actually good enough to beat Pokemon Fire Red in a hardcore Nuzlocke. And for future uses, I want to go through all the generations. I'm thinking probably through at the least Gen 6, Gen 7. I don't own a Nintendo Switch, so sadly I wouldn't be playing any of the newer Pokemon games, but I think that's alright. We like this classical arcade style of Pokemon games anyway. Of course, I'm a guy. We're gonna start off with our name being the name of the channel, because why not? If I do misclicks, I apologize. I probably haven't played on any emulator in over a month or two, so see, already a misclick right there. But we will go Gen Z. Where's he at? Isn't there like a lock sign, I swear some Pokemon games had it, but I guess not this one. Alright, we'll just do this. By the way, I'm going to be posting all the raw footage all together. And then after I'm done defeating my first ever winner in a Nuzlocke run, I will be editing up the videos, putting in one longer form content of a video, and yeah. If you find me through clips on YouTube Reels, Shorts, on Instagram, anything like that, welcome. What can we say this guy is right here? Out of the Gen Z generation, we're gonna call him Boomer. We're gonna call him Boomer. I think that's the best way to react towards our rival on this game. I swear if Boomer takes us out though during the first trainer battle, I'm gonna be mad. His name is Boomer. Oh god, what's wrong with my humor? Alright, let's get into this. Really, I don't know what I'm going to start off with. I'm kind of just taking this as we go. I am really thinking about going for Bulbasaur, just because he is more tanky as a Pokemon. Don't know why I did that. We need running shoes bad, because this is going to be a real slow start. What's up, Mom? Yeah, I'm also one to spam click. Actually, let's actually change these settings real quick. If I can find the right button to do so. God. I'm so bad, guys. I'm so bad. I apologize. I apologize. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and do fast right here. Battle scene on. We got to set this to set. And I think we're just fine, but we can change up the frame a little bit. Make it look prettier. We'll go yellow. We'll go yellow. Alright. So, time to head on out to Professor Oak's. Oh yeah, wait. Guys, as you can tell, I haven't played Pokemon Red, Blue, or Fire Red, Leaf Green in a while. I forgot you gotta come all the way up here so that Oak can stop you. By the way, we're not doing any of the reading because this is a Nuzlock challenge. We're not doing a Let's Play over here. Professor Oak just had to save me. He was hiding in our house somewhere, probably saying hi to all the hometown's moms. So, first ever run through I have ever done in the original red and green and yellow. I used to always pick Charmander or Squirtle. So, honestly, I kind of want to go Bulbasaur here. Of course, it's the last Pokemon that I look at, but we are choosing Bulbasaur for this journey. He's going to do well for the first two gyms. I know as we get much later into the run, he's going to be less useful, but it's all about expanding the amount of Pokemon that you use. Hopefully we don't get too many deaths, because, as I said, I'm not the best. Bulbasaur. His nickname is going to be... I think that works. That Charmander is going to be a problem later game. Later rival fight, that's going to be a problem. Alright. I do not like the fact that every single click you're hearing that noise right there. But maybe you can't hear it. Alright. This should be generally easy. Typically, whenever you start off with your first ever battle, you just... Okay, we don't need tips, alright? Just spam tackle. Okay, I actually don't like the fact that he did that little... Guys, are you kidding? He starts out with a crit. Technically, the Nuzlock does not start until you get balls. That is the rule of a Nuzlock starting. We're gonna growl him one more time. Guys, I think we're screwed. First battle, we're screwed. Dude, he doesn't use leer once, he just goes straight for scratches. Are you kidding me? Guys, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. We lost our first match, but that does not count. We do not have Pokeballs yet. And it's okay. It's okay. We don't have Pokeballs yet, and that's what matters. Even if we lost the first fight, we don't need to reset the run. We don't need to reset the run. Dude, that noise is making me so mad. So, I think we're going to do a little bit of grinding. We're going to need to anyway. These crits, guys. These crits. Are you kidding me? So, yes, Mom, please heal us. Please heal us. We're gonna get healed up. Head right back. We're gonna try getting to that Pokemart as soon as possible, just because we have absolutely no running shoes. Sadly, for the emulator that I'm using, I don't have a speed up option, which is very, very annoying, but that's okay. We will be able to do what we gotta do. We're already 11 minutes in. That's actually nuts to me. I low-key just want to run away from this Pidgey. But we'll go for it. We'll go for it. So yeah, I guess I want to get back into like why I'm doing all of this, and I currently live in a house with a whole bunch of roommates, and let's just say that 2026 has been quite the ever-changing atmosphere for all of us, through just personal lives, relationship lives, stuff like that, and he personally wanted to start doing a YouTube channel. I, of course, told him that I'm proud of him. I want him to succeed in whatever he wants to do, but of course his content's going to be much different than mine, and I'm more of a chill back, relax, do something from home kind of content creator. That's always how I've enjoyed content, at least at home, through watching YouTube. And he is more of the spontaneous, out and about, want to do some live interaction videos, which by all means he could pull it off. I mean, he's very extroverted as a human being. So yeah, I told him that if he does want to grind out some videos, if he wants both of us to do some grinding, then let's do it together, you know. Because at the end of the day, whenever you have two friends working at a goal, it always ends up growing success around you. If someone has a similar goal than you, then people tend to uplift one another through either content, through the work atmosphere, through growing a business. So, as I said, I'm just excited doing all this, and I'm really just going to be running this as a social experiment, just to see how well this channel does, and how well that I just do being recorded on a device, because as mentioned before, I haven't done anything for 3 years, but it does feel like I have a very much a huge consistent. Did I grab that by the way? Yeah, I have a very consistent way of going back to YouTube once every 3 years, but every single time that I do come back here to YouTube, let's just say the content ends up being completely different. I tried doing a podcast 3 years ago. I tried doing just random gaming clips slash vlog like videos back whenever I was in high school. I would definitely say my favorite moments were most definitely the vlog moments, just because the live interactions, being able to shoot content in high school. Alright guys, we delivered the parcel. We can actually start playing the game now. I'm pretty sure we get running shoes right after this. I gotta go pick up the town map from Gary's mother. Unless if that's automatically given to you, I am not too sure. And yeah, let's see what Bulbasaur can do, and hopefully we don't wipe within the first 25 minutes of this run, or that would be very, very disappointing. But as I said, I'm not really the best at Pokemon, guys, so I've tried hardcore Nuzlocks, and let's just say they have not been 100% successful. This will be a grind, but you guys are in it with me. Alright. I think Boomer told me to go visit his parents. I mean, if he's a boomer, I'm wondering what kind of generation that his parents are living in. Because they have to be old. We're Gen Z over here, guys. Alright, you got myself a town map, Miss Lady. Thank you, thank you. I just made this delicious dish. I haven't went grocery shopping in like about 3 weeks. Every single time I do go, I usually shop for at least 3 to 4 weeks at a time. And let's just say the only ingredients I had left over from everything over the past 3 weeks, all I had was 2 russet potatoes, a pound of ground beef, and some shredded cheese. And let's just say making a beef casserole dish with those 3 ingredients is so good, guys. And it's just a cheap meal, you know? Cheap brokey meals. By the way, did Mom ever give me the running shoes? When am I supposed to get the running shoes, guys? Dude, these crits are actually insane, guys. I haven't hit a single crit yet. And I've had 2 Pidgeys so far put a crit on me. My first battle with my rival, first scratch attack was a crit. Alright, this leech seed is going to help a lot. Dude. Mom, can you give me running shoes for the love of the Lord? I forget when you get running shoes, guys. Maybe it's whenever you get past. Maybe it's, I think it's on the inside of Viridian Forest or whatever. Okay. Oh, guys, I messed up, didn't I? My first encounter was Pidgey. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do we reset the run? No, we just play it through. We just gotta remind ourselves. We just play it through. Pidgey would have been a great first encounter too. Would have been a great first encounter. Sorry, guys. As I said, I'm stupid. I am stupid. I am not the smartest person within the Pokemon community. Who knows, maybe we get lucky and we run into a shiny this run. Even though that's going to be like 1 in 8,000 odds, something like that. Or we run into a Graveler and it explodes on me. By the way, that was my first shiny ever, you guys. I was playing the third generation or fourth generation of Pokemon, and I run into a shiny Graveler, and I go to weaken it. I forgot, I can't. I'm not allowed to catch it. But I weaken it, and it explodes on me. It's terrible. With Gravelers, you kinda have to just say screw it and throw the first Pokeball at it. By the way, guys, we're just doing a quick level up because there's gonna be plenty of Pokemon to run into. I don't know where to get the old rod at. That's one thing that I am very confused about. I think you can get it in this town over here, but I could be completely wrong. By the way, guys, I use Leech Seed every single time. It heals you up a little bit after each and every turn. It will have me to stop going to the Pokemon Center left and right all the time. Sure, it does make you do a whole extra move, but that extra little bit of health goes a long way. It really does. Alright, Viridian City. Is there like an item over here? No. No tips. I think there's a fisher. Is there not a fisherman over here? What's back here? Y'all remember what's back here? Oh, yeah. Another extra healing item, guys. I think you can get like a Rattata or something right up here. Alright, cool. I don't think Guys, I don't remember this battle. Oh. Little tutorial battle. Nothing too major. See, this old man is just as slow as me whenever I reach into my bag, so look. I'm not the only one in the Pokemon universe, guys. I'm not the only one. I promise you. I promise you. Alright, so Teachy TV. Oh, cool. We don't need that because we know the basics of Pokemon. I still don't understand why I keep pressing the tips. Alright, Route 2, guys. Alright, head up here. Get our first ever encounter, and not forget. I don't know what we want here. We get a Rattata. Something that we would not be using long game, but we will take it. We need another Mon. We already missed out on a Pidgey. We already missed out on a Pidgey, guys. So. I definitely gotta see when we get running shoes. Oh, great. So, what you're saying is, I don't even get running shoes until I'm done with Brock. That's nice. We can't tech. Almost broke a Nuzlock rule. We do not heal mid-battle, guys. Well, I mean, technically that's trainer battles. I think you can heal during regular Pokemon encounters because it is not officially a trainer battle. But guys, we got a Rattata. You know, Rattata Loki got a big beard. Whenever he evolves, so I'm gonna call him we're calling him Jason for Jason Kelsey because man got a big beard. Man got a big beard. can't believe we're already 24 minutes in, guys. Holy crap. As I said, haven't recorded long form content in a while. But yeah, for this next route, we are really praying for a Mankey. I think having a fighting type on our squad would work best. I think you can get a Poochyena in this route, but everything else I am not 100% sure about. But we get Mankey. That's what we wanted, guys. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, we're gonna leech seed him. I'm afraid to tackle him, to be honest. Do we go for it? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine, guys. We're fine. We are fine. Alright. Come on, Mankey. Get in the ball. Become the third member of our party. Honestly, I'm scared about Viridian Forest. I think there's a slight chance to get a Pikachu in Fire Red. So Mankey. We'll go George. I think George is about right. No, nothing too crazy. All right. Now my question is, are we allowed to skip the rival battle? If we're not, then we're gonna have to do some leveling up, because me personally, I don't want to deal with a rival right now. We can always look up the rules for Fire Red and just pray that it's all right. Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlock. Okay, we'll go guide. Okay, this isn't what we're looking for. All right. That would be nice to have, the level caps. So we're gonna go ahead and just put this over to the side, probably like right down here, so that you guys don't have to see. You guys can see my little tab right up here. Fire red, leaf green. Alright, so get a level cap at that. Wait. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna guys, I have ADHD. As I said, I might do research every once in a while. I might talk about some of the most random crap in the world, so just so that you guys don't think I am a little pussy, I'm gonna battle. Alright. Crap. So we've got to level these guys up, no matter what. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was holding an item for a second. Nope, he's not ordering an item. He's just a female. She's just a female. George the woman. George the woman. Alright. We're not gonna take this fight. We're gonna let Keith take over. Keith got this. We'll leech seed. You know? Get a little bit of health. Are you kidding me? Guys. 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 We're not gonna lose against a level 4 Rattata. Okay? If we lose Keith, we lose the run. We reset. We reset if we lose Keith. Just saying. Now, if we lose Keith after the second gym, third gym, I think we'll be fine. How do you miss tackle? Guys, what is wrong with this game? We are... I think we're -4 right now in defense. This is scary. Do we just, like... I say we switch out to Jason here. He tail whips again, which is fine. And we re-switch out into Keith. It's okay. -1. We'll take it. We'll take it. And then finally, a level 4 Rattata is finally down. We cannot exceed the level cap of level 14, guys. That is the level cap of Brock's best Pokemon. And, I mean, at least during this leveling, level 4, great. During this leveling process, we always have a chance of getting a shiny. I mean, it's very, very rare. And this is definitely probably going to be the most boring part of this video, so I will probably add some kind of editing and just let you guys know when we're done grinding, because this might be an hour-long video. I won't lie to you. Especially since we don't have running shoes or anything like that, and I'm just getting used to the game. So speaking of like New Year's goals and everything of that, because I know that I mentioned it like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, does any of you watching have any like brand new New Year's goals, you know? Whether if it's personal, love life related, work related, wanting to set up a business, like any of you guys have anything that you want to accomplish this year of 2026? Because we just passed the quarter of a century mark, guys. You know, there's still a lot to do and a lot to go off of. I'm 23 years old, so I feel like that I still have plenty of time on this earth to practically do whatever I want to do. Dude, I keep running into level 4s left and right. George, I honestly don't think George can take on this Rattata by itself. We can always try. No, we're not going to try. We're leech seeding this bad boy. Before we start sending George out to fight one-on-ones, let's have the man level up first. Like, if this wasn't hardcore, definitely let that man smack him around a little bit and just pray. But let's not do that. Let's not do that just because it is hardcore. I don't want to see the first Pokemon encounter that I actually wanted going down by a level 4 Rattata. That would be just embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. said speed up option would be awesome, but don't know why the GBA emulator does not offer it. I'm sure if I start pressing random buttons, possibly, but I also don't want to mess up this 35 minutes worth of recording. We're level 8, guys. Let's go. We still don't get a grass type move. I think our first grass type move is like Razor Leaf or something like that. So, are we level 4 yet? George is still level 3. You know what? We're gonna let George and Rattata take this next one. Or no, I think George will take on this Rattata, no problem. We're just gonna scratch him. Scratch him up. Never mind. We're down by 2 defenses, and we're sending Jason out here. Definitely sending Jason out. Tackle a little bit. So, we have 2 Pokemon now. Alright. We have 2. Just because we wanted to level up. That's great. I mean, we didn't want Rattata anyway. You know, we would have liked to see the beard at the least, you know? And we get a crit whenever it doesn't matter. So, just gotta love Pokemon luck, guys. Just gotta love it. Is this run already cooked? Spearow Nose Pack. We're gonna try running away, but I don't want to try running away with Mankey. See, guys, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Okay, I'm not that stupid. If we tried running away with Mankey, we would have been screwed. We will definitely create a death box for good old Jason. Dude, I'm so hurt. We've already lost him on, and we're not even 30 minutes in. We haven't even reached the first gym yet, guys. We're gonna continue on because I am gonna just go completely uncut with this. And who knows? Maybe we get a big turnaround. Maybe we get a really good Mon later on, you know. And that's dupes too, so I mean, there isn't much to complain about. So if we ever do run into Eradicate or Rattata later on, we can dupes closet, you know? Mankey again. He's leering, so we're gonna switch out. Because that leer with a crit would take out Mankey, and we don't want that. Dude, we're so weak to our rival's Pidgey. This is not good, guys. Because at least with Rattata, we would have been fine. But that Pidgey's going to be a serious problem. It's going to be a serious problem. If we do lose this run, we're not making the same mistakes as last time, alright? We'll just probably make dumber mistakes. We're learning, guys. We're learning. Alright. We're pretty low on PP, so we are just going to go all the way back and get this all figured out. As I said, still want to get Mankey to level up. We need him at least at level 7 for this rival fight. Pretty sure our rival starts off with Pidgey. So we're gonna lead out with Bulbasaur, and I think with Charmander, we're going to take out Charmander with Mankey. So someone's PC, move Pokemon. This will be our death box. Bye-bye, Jason. Enjoyed the 10 minutes you had in our party and the 30 seconds of screen time that you actually got. Jason did well, guys. He did well. Just a little side character. That's all. You know? Mention football once and everybody starts running away. Or dying. What about that Super Bowl, though, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hate the halftime show. The only thing that really did disappoint me was the fact that there was so many field goals and not enough scoring. These are supposed to be two of the best teams in the league, and I mean, I've seen Drake May over the past year, and he's been scoring left and right. I've seen Sam Darnold doing absolutely fantastic running that offense, and just seeing how defensive a game it was, which, I mean, I kind of knew it was going to end up being that way, but I just wanted more touchdowns, man. I had some parlays that I wanted to get hit. It was some of the biggest parlays that I ever placed this season. I usually go with $5, $10 per parlay. This time around, I did two $25 parlays, and then whenever New England was down by, I think, 9 points by before halftime, I placed a $50 wager to win $200 for New England to win, and just not a single thing. Not a single thing hit. A little rough. Alright, Mankey. I think I'm in crit range, but alright, I hit a crit. We are switch out real quick. Bang. Keith needs a level up anyway, so. As if this Pidgey's Gust destroys us, I'm gonna be so upset. Can we just go tackle on him? I'm actually very confused on why Keith seems so weak whenever he hits. Wait, if we look, look at the summary of these guys. So, at level 8, his attack is at 11, which his defense, his special defense isn't bad. Timid nature. I feel like timid nature is not good for Keith over here. Yep, speed and lowers attack. So we'll have to make him run specially. Special attacks only. And I mean, like, I don't mind a fast Venusaur, but like, it would have been awesome if we had a defense or a special defense boost. Mankey over here. Bold. I think bold nature is no increases across the board. Oh. It's actually some of the worst for him. His attack stat is decreased. His defensive stat is increased. Oh, what a run, guys. What a freaking run. This is going to be interesting. We gotta get away from this thing ASAP. We gotta go. He has Peck. Alright. Nice. We're running. guys. We could get George to level 6. I think it'll be best if we get him to level 7. Out of personal preference. Just so that we can take on the rival battle, no problem, no issues. Good thing we dodged that crit. We're gonna go ahead and leech seed him real quick. So back on the Super Bowl, yeah. Expected much more out of Drake May since he was runner-up for MVP. I am very, very happy after the fact that Matthew Stafford won MVP because he just personally deserved it. He's much older. I don't think he's going to be in the NFL for too long. And his performance this season has been absolutely stellar. Of course, the wide receivers around him definitely helps him, but I feel like he also elevates his wide receivers around him. So that's my take. If other people think Drake May, tell me why. And we will maybe even discuss it on the next video. I do not like the fact that Mankey is like half low, but I also know that I have a potion, so if I do get hit by a level 3 Rattata with tackle, I should be fine. And I'll just use my potion to heal up, and then we can handle it one more time. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're at level 6 now. We like it. We like it. Low kick. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright. So now... imagine giving a Pokemon a Pokeball. That'd be cool. You just see a random Pokemon show up into your party. Where do you get the old rod at? Where to get old rod on fire red? Oh, great. So it's gonna be a while. We're low kicking. We're a fighting type, guys. Yeah, that's what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. What is that? Get to level 7. We fight our rival. Probably heal up beforehand, but fight our rival. At least we have 2 great Pokemon against Brock. You know? A fighting type, a grass type. Sure, we don't have any grass type moves yet on our grass type, but Mankey's gonna put in some work. Mankey is gonna put in some work. Probably one of my favorites in the original 151 of Pokemon, you know? Mankey is just a dog. Especially, he was always very, very funny in the anime. Especially how often Primeape used to whoop on Ash. I actually did start watching the animated series roughly a month and a half ago. I have it on Amazon Prime where I can just watch all the originals. I think I am on to the 3rd generation. Yeah, I'm on to third gen. And it's been like a few weeks since I've watched Pokemon, but I definitely want to get back into it just due to the fact that I want to get at least up to Gen 5, Gen 6. Got to see Ash Greninja again. Gen 5 most definitely, just because that's whenever I first started getting into and started understanding Pokemon a little bit more, where I would be able to beat the Elite Four no problem instead of over leveling my first Pokemon that I ever get, because back then I didn't even know that you could switch team members around. I felt like every single time that I tried switching team members around, it was only to revive my starter Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, I remember way back when I used to level up my Pokemon to level 80 just to defeat the Elite Four. My starter Pokemon to level 80. Whenever it could have been just so much easier if you were just leveling up the correct Pokemon for the correct gym, you know? I think we're ready. I know that Mankey's a little hurt. We'll do level 8, you know? Make it worth it to go back. Level 5 Rattata, perfect amount of XP. We got a level 8 George. We have a level 8 Keith. I think we're solidify our rival. 2 level 8s. Pidgey's gonna be a problem with Gust. But if you believe, you believe. But if we if we lose our first ever attempt in 50 minutes, that's okay too. That is okay too. Because these things happen. And who knows, maybe I will switch up the rules instead of doing all this grinding. As I said, there's always an opportunity to find a shiny, you know? And we get shiny closet up with all this grinding, but it is long, and I will admit, a little painful. Alright, George is almost there. One more Pokemon left. Just don't be a Spearow, and we're good. Don't be a Spearow, and we're good. We got Mankey, level 2. Never mind. We're going to need more than one more Pokemon because... yeah, at least one shot. We're good. Give us another level 2. Make it real easy on us. Make it real stinking easy. Rattata, cool. Level 4, don't worry about it. We low kick him. We're good. He's gonna use tackle. We're gonna use low kick again. We're level 8. We go heal up. Because I'm pretty sure Mankey will be able to get Charmander, no problem. It's just this Pidgey, man. And I think we're defensively bulky enough to take on Pidgey. It's just like he does have a special attack, so like using Growl on him is just not going to work. Like if it was like Spearow, yeah, we could Leech Seed, Growl as much as possible to the point where the super effective attacks aren't going to do much. But since it is a special move of Gust, we're going to run into some issues. But that's okay. That's okay. We missed out on our opportunity to our Pidgey. We go ahead and switch Keith in. 2 level 8s. Let's go. I think this is more than enough grinding. We're already 53 minutes in. We haven't even reached Viridian Forest yet. I said Pidgey. Pidgey's level 9. And he sand attacks to begin with. Interesting. We got the Leech Seed. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's go. Our special defense is nice. We're going to tackle. I don't like the fact that he's not using his Gust attack. It's kind of scary. We're missing 2. RNG is not on our side here. Not at all. I'm not going into a Gus with Minky. He's our only win con against... I like the fact that we're healing, but we are missing way too much. We're screwed. I just pretty much have to pray if we're not getting burned. Alright, we got tackle in. 4 HP left. We're at level 9. Let's go, George. Let's go, George. Nice little... Guys. Guys. What? What is that luck, guy? Guys. 2 crits. 2 crits. 2! 2 freaking crits. What do I do? What do I do? Pray? All right. Run number 1 is over. That's game. Couldn't even get through the first rival battle. I will be posting this on YouTube. There will probably be a few clips. Definitely annoying. I feel like we got a lot of talking done in this episode. But yeah, guys, we lost to the first trainer battle. We couldn't even make it to Viridian Forest. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.